Young people are always making mistakes, but you can fix those mistakes and you can learn from those mistakes. But learning is something that most young people today just don't care to do. In a society of today where we have turmoil, no jobs, or if you do get a job, it's like 10 hours a week and yada, yada, yada. My daughter told me in the last month, five grown ass adults quit their job where she works because they didn't like the atmosphere and they were treated badly and they felt they were overworked and not paid enough, so they just up and quit. Now one of the gals that had quit had told my daughter that she was already going through a difficult time. She was broke. She didn't have any money. She's driving her car without insurance. She had to borrow money for gas to get back and forth to the job that she's currently working at, telling my daughter this. And this woman is 30 years of age and she still lives at home with her parents. She doesn't seem to have her life together. And where are the parents in all this? Aren't the parents helping? I don't care if she's 30. The parents should step up and say, look, we're going to teach you how to save money, how to hold a job, and how to get past what you think is a horrible, horrible job, and learn how to stay with that job until you can find a better job. But you know what? People are like, they just think that because their parents are alive and they're living with them and they can just live off of them. What are you going to do when your parents die and they haven't got their house paid off? Or if they do have their house paid off, they owe debts, big, huge debts like hospital debts and insurance debts. Now, the insurance companies, when after your parents die, they're going to come after that debt and they go after any properties left over from those people. Therefore, they get a court order to sell the house to pay those debts off. Then whatever is left in the house, obviously it'll be processed through the kids or whoever, whatever. But if there are more debts like credit cards, car payments, they can all grab whatever the house sells for, leaving you, the person, the young child, the 30-year-old child, in the street with a tent, even if you even have enough money to buy a tent. And you guys don't understand the process of living life and doing hard labor to take care of yourself, because you're so used to people handing it to you and telling you you don't have to work, and you want to be lazy and you don't want to do anything. Well, get the picture. Get a grip on yourself. Realize that life only gets more complicated as you get older, because without a steady income and a foundation to live on, you have nothing. 1 plus 0 equals you and nothing else. Period. And you guys I don't get this. I've taught my daughter, she's 25 years old. She still lives with me by my choice. I don't want her to go out in the streets and be out there and be starving and not having any money. But she's had her job since she was like 20 years old. Same company. And she worked at a pizza place before then. But now she's almost done with her college, and the same company that she works for, she's going to be moved around, and she qualifies for a higher paying job, all because I taught her well and I'm teaching her how to do this. most parents out there are good parents. But then you got those parents that feel sorry and bad for their kids and don't want to see their kids starving and get hurt and stuff like that, or they just don't care. And this is crazy to me. I don't understand how parents can let their kids live off of them and do that. My daughter pays rent when she's as long as she lives here. She buys her own food, she pays rent, she helps pay bills, and she saves a lot of money. She doesn't buy anything. She went out and bought a brand new car under my supervision. She bought a brand new car. She put $10,000 down on the brand new car, and she paid it off in 2 years. 2 years, because I made her pay double payments on her car until she paid it off in 2 years, guys. That's how you take care of business. You don't go spending money on new shoes and purses and new pants. And my daughter shops at the Goodwill, which I take her to the Goodwill. Well, she drives herself to the Goodwill, but she likes to go with me and mom. So we take her to the Goodwill when we go to the Goodwill, and she buys all of her clothes from the Goodwill, like brand new, pristine clothes for $6, $7. She's very thrifty because I taught all my kids to be very thrifty. And it's up to the parents to teach their children at a young age to learn how to survive on their own and save your money. Don't invest your money, because if you have just this much to invest and you lose it, you have nothing. Save your money, penny pinch, penny pinch, penny pinch. And when you got 60, 70, $80,000 in the bank, then if you want to try to take $10,000 and start a little investment journey or whatever, go from there. Don't start right away and invest. Don't listen to people, because people don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about, because I got out of investments when I was a young man because it just didn't work for me. I am not investment savvy. Some men are, some women are, but not me. I had a better chance saving my money than I did ever investing it or buying stupid shit trying to turn it around for more money. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. If you don't know how to save money, you're screwed. It's all up to you to begin your life and start your future. And if you don't know how to save money, your future is not there. Thanks for listening.